It's Riggs from 103.7 KISS FM in Milwaukee, and you're listening to my man Ryan Hoppe and Super Rich.
All right, welcome back to the show. Give us a call, like right now, give us a call. 630-785-2510. That is 630-785-2510. And before we get up on out of here, quick reminder, check out all the artists that we play on The Edge. Go to theedgeonair.com/edge-artists. All right. I've been doing radio for 2 years and 2 months ago, and the very first fan I ever had was a guy who boosted my ego. I was doing a show on Harper, and it wasn't going well, and all of a sudden I hear live on the air, like I hear knocking, and I go, did I say something that got me in trouble, like always? Like, what's going on? And it's the sweetest, most badass kid I ever met named Will Ogilvie, who ended up being a weatherman for Hoppe and Sack, Chi-Town and the Big Apple on the Hoppe Show back on WHCM 88.3, Risky. Like, he was a weatherman, he was a contributor, and I have not had him on the show since 2013-ish when I was doing the podcast from the library. Good old times of not being on the radio. All right. Hoppe and Super Rich Show. I am proud to announce that my guy, the one, the only man known as Will Ogilvie is on the line.
The Toy Story music.
What up, Will?
Hey, what's up?
How are you? Dude, how is it going? I have not talked to you in a while. How has life been?
It's been great.
What have you been up to? Because back then you were at Harper attending college. How has life been treating you? Because I see you go all over the place where your dad. Like, do you have a job right now? Do you have a girlfriend? What's going on with Will Ogilvie?
Actually, I don't have a girlfriend or a job.
Oh, he fits in just with all of us here, Hoppe. He fits in really well with us.
He fits in with the whole place. How old are you?
Well, back in September, I turned 25.
You're in the prime of your life, my man. And now,
Yep.
You were the weatherman back on all the show that did. So give us a list of the weather.
Oh, a list of the weather?
Yeah.
Okay, well, in Chicago, it's 29 degrees.
What do you think of this? Because right now...
I love it.
I hate it. Because my co-host, Risky Dude, loves it. I hate being cold because when I was 295 pounds, dude, like you saw me back at Harper, dude, I would get so cold easily. But now that I've lost all the weight, dude, I shiver. Like, what do you think of cold weather, Will?
I shiver, too.
Exactly. Risky's the unnormal one. 2 out of 3. You're weird, Risky.
I had the air conditioning on in the car on the way here. I don't know if you noticed that.
And I was shivering. That's why I got warm coffee.
Are you serious? That's why you got the warm coffee today?
I was freezing. Will,
You could have told me to turn the air conditioning off.
since you're the weatherman for the show, yeah, I probably should have. Will, since you're the weatherman for the show, do you think we got robbed of a warm summer? Because we had such an awful winter vortex, the polar vortex. I think we deserved 95-degree days just to appreciate the moment.
I
What do
think
you
we
think?
had too many 95-degree days.
We didn't have any.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we had 3 of them.
Oh. Well, I think we needed more.
Too many.
We needed a heat stroke. Oh, geez.
We need more days below 0 this winter.
I was complaining about heat stroke.
Dude, we didn't have enough because now we're going to go back to being cold.
Good.
Like, I hate when you're looking for something in your car, Will, at night, and you have to, like, hurry up because it's so cold out. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't drive anyway. I'm learning how to drive, though.
At least you're getting it done. All right. What is the weather in the different cities?
It's 35 degrees right now under mostly cloudy skies in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
What is your favorite part about Chattanooga, Tennessee?
I don't know anything about Chattanooga.
I don't think anybody does. I don't think the people who live in Chattanooga know about Chattanooga.
Up in Anchorage, Alaska, it's actually warmer there than it is here.
That is actually
warm
weird.
there.
I hate when during the summer it's like 60 degrees, Risky, and then you look at a place like Anchorage or a place that's cold and they're like 75. It's like, why are we getting the cold wear or the cold air?
I'm not complaining.
Well, yeah, because you're the
It's
guy.
polar vortex.
Well, yeah, because, Will, you don't know my co-host, Risky, but this dude could literally jog a marathon in the polar vortex weather. He's that strange.
Hey, remember it was like 20 degrees leaving NUR, and I was still in my short sleeve shirt. There's frost on the car windows.
Well, if he
Strong
was in
lake wind.
Well, if he was in DeKalb or Sycamore doing that, I'd probably find that hilarious too.
I should film it, dude. This guy's a maniac. He loves cold weather.
We got a picture of it.
Yeah, it's
We got the video of you, like, complaining about the cold weather and the frost on the car.
like, what goes through your mind when you're so cold, Will? Because I just hate having to bundle up. You can't go for walks outside. You can't be outside in general because it's not comfortable and it's not healthy.
It's uncomfortable to be outside when it's hot outside too.
But at least it's not going to, like, get you sick. Oh, my God. Ask Risky. When I drive around, dude, I'll turn on the air once I begin sweating. But there's something about me. I love hot tubs. I love the heat. I love having a heat warm
Well,
in my
hot
car.
tubs and taking warm showers is different than liking the cold. Like, I don't even know anyone who takes cold showers.
No, but what I'm getting at is,
I don't
like...
take a cold shower. I take a hot shower.
Well, because shrinkage sucks. But what I'm getting at is... I'm glad I made you laugh. What I'm getting at is... I'm the guy where when it's 80 degrees out, I appreciate every single second of it being warm. And what I usually do is I drive around without the air on. You've seen this, Risky.
Yeah, and I complain. I make sure to voice my opinion. Turn on the air conditioning, Hoppy!
Because, dude, Will, it's weird. Until I begin dripping sweat, or not dripping, but a few sweat goes down, dude, I will have it hot on. And everyone, including my family, is like, Ryan, turn on the heat. I'm like, no, because in 4 months it's going to be cold like it is right now. You know what I mean? Like, do you ever just cruise around with your dad and you just don't have the air on? Or am I the weird one?
I've been handing out anklets all over the place.
Oh, yeah, this guy, he makes bracelets and anklets. Where can people find your work before we get back to the weather?
Will's Friendship Anklets and Bracelets. Like it on Facebook.
I will tweet it out at Happy Radio 893. What else is going on in the weather?
Are you on Twitter?
Yep.
I will tweet it all out. What else is coming up?
Oh, by the way, Ryan Risky, I actually followed you on Twitter a second ago.
Oh, you did? I'll give you a follow back, man. Thank you.
That will boost his ego, because this guy's all about getting followers. But hey, we all are. I'm the guy who begs my favorite comedians to follow me. God, does that sound creepy? Please be my stalker on Twitter. All right, Will.
Yep.
What else is coming up in the weather?
It's 29 in Lombard right now and overcast.
Home of the Hoppy and Super Rich Show.
Well, it's overcast here, too, and it's only 27.
And I hate overcast, too, because that's like when it's depressing. If it's going to be cold out, at least have the sun out. Because during the vortex between, like, January to, like, April, I don't know if you hate overcast, but I want to see some sun. Because if it's going to be negative 1,000 degrees, at least have the sun out. Because then I turn on the heat in my car and I pretend I'm at a beach. But when it's dark out, you just want to go to bed and not come to school, which I didn't.
It's 29 in Chicago, too. And light snow.
Alrighty, anything else with the weather?
I'm guessing that snow in Chicago is probably all lake effect snow.
No, I don't want it to snow. I was looking at a picture on Twitter that I retweeted in Mentor, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cleveland. They have frost on the ground. And when you see reports like that, or snow in Minnesota, or snow in Canada, it just reminds you that snow is so close, Will. What do you think of snow?
Technically, I laughed when Minnesota got pummeled with snow.
I didn't
Remember
laugh.
when the Metrodome collapsed?
No, I didn't laugh about that, but I laughed when my friend got the snow.
Yeah,
when I
you
did.
laugh. You laugh about snow, but when the Metrodome falls down, home to the awful Vikings, you don't laugh. Doesn't really make sense, buddy.
I like all the NFL teams. What can I say?
How can you like all the NFL teams? I hate the Jets and the Giants.
I hate the Niners.
I don't like the Cowboys.
Well, who does like the Cowboys? Even people in Dallas like them when they're winning.
They
the
like the
Cowboys are a bunch of
Texans.
scumbags. The Texans aren't even a household name. What's up, bud?
Oh, my dad says hi, too.
What's up, Mr. Ogilvie? All right. before we let you go with this weather segment, since you are 25 years old and you're one of my good friends, I want to hook you up because our demographic is huge. It's a bunch of 25-year-olds. It's a bunch of guys who live in Cleveland. It's a bunch of people my age, and it's attractive women. So it's time for the Will Ogilvie dating game. Hey, Will. My name is Susie. What's yours?
Will?
What do you like to do in your free time?
Make anklet.
What type of anklets do you mean? Because I'm under house arrest. Can you help me chop it off?
Embroidery floss.
What's up, baby? What'd you say, cutie? What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, that's what I like to do in my free time.
Yes, what do you like to do in your free time?
Try to find followers.
No, I mean, my name is Susie. If we were to go out on a date, because this is a scenario for the dating game to help Will get a girlfriend, what would the date be like?
We'd be hanging out.
Oh, jeez. Where would you take her out? Chipotle, Mickey D's, Cheesecake Factory, the top of the Sears Tower, the top of the mountain? Where would you go?
Good question.
10.
Probably someplace in my area.
What is the nicest, fanciest restaurant that you would take good old Susie to?
Sushi restaurant called Sushi Yami.
Good man, because girls do love sushi. I will give you credit for that. And once the date ends, do you take her back to your house? Do you drive around? Do you go to a movie? Hit a nightclub? Go to a hookah bar? What would you do?
I'm up for anything.
Risky. He's up for anything. You know what that means? Literally go,
Yeah.
You can go bowling. And now, when it's time to get romantic, how would you put your arm around her? How would you make the move? That's a tough question, right?
Yeah.
How would you do it? Would you be like, hey, baby? What would you do?
I'd just put my arm around her.
I think we should be using these tips, Hoppy, because whatever we're doing isn't working.
You should get on the app Tinder, Will.
Actually, my advice for guys looking for girls,
Yeah, cool.
just make them friendship anklets. Works every time.
You know what? Forget Tinder. Forget OkCupid. Forget going to a nightclub. Forget any of that. I actually like that idea because it's out of the box. You make friendship anklets risky, you know what I mean? We should be doing that. We should have Will sometime. I know you live in DeKalb, but somehow come to Lombard and teach us how to make friendship anklets. Maybe then we'd get some fun time, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't found a girlfriend yet, guys.
That's actually a travesty because you're one of the most humble, likable friends I know. You know what I mean?
But I have a lot of friends that are girls.
Hey, that's good.
I have no friends that are girls. They're turned off by my show and my personality and my big, nice muscles. I'm just kidding. Anything else?
I'll get my friends in DeKalb to listen to you, Ryan.
Perfect. Get them to like the show, too.
Maybe we can get syndicated into DeKalb and just blow up.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah. Maybe even on. Oh, wait, not North. I was thinking Northern Public Radio, but that's NPR. Whoops.
I don't think her show really fits the agenda of NPR, but I would take it. All right, before we let you go, to all the women out there, what is your final word? Like your final pickup line, your final go-to move?
If there's anybody listening in Cleveland that I might have met when I was going out to Connecticut, hi there. Thank you for teaching me how to do a 5-color braid.
I thought you were going to say something else. Anything else?
Oh, hi, Becky.
What's up, Becky? Thank you for listening. All right, Will, thank you for coming on the Hoppy and Spreaker show. We will talk to you soon as the weatherman, and we will try to get some dating advice going on up
The
in
best
here.
weatherman we've ever had on this show.
Hey, forget anybody who's in the Chicago media. Will Ogilvie is the best one in the third biggest town.
Third biggest?
Yeah. All right, thank you, Will.
Bye.
All right. That was my guy, Will Ogilvie. He used to call the Hoppe and Sack show. He would call 3 shows I did on Harper Radio. Chi-Town and the Big Apple, Hoppe show, and Hoppe and Sack. Those are his 3 shows he would call into. You know what I mean? Like, isn't he a humble, great guy?
He already knew more about how to date than we do. I mean, I can tell you whatever we do doesn't work.
It worked last Friday, but that's it.
And then you got shut down.
Me? Yeah. Last Friday I had some fun, and then, of course, me being an idiot, I ruined everything. All right. It really is weird how it is hard to read a woman. Like, it's like trying to read, like, cryptic codes. You know what I mean? Like, it is
Egyptian
impossible.
hieroglyphics.
Especially through Tinder. Because you think you have a match, you think you got something going on, and then just like that,
they block you because you live too close to them.
Or they block you because they're not a fan of your radio show. All right, before we get up on out of here, I want to thank you for the support of the Hoppe and Super Rich show throughout the last, 11 months. Time flies. Check out HoppeRadio.com. The whole archive of all the shows is there. All 34 interviews we did on SportsTownChicago.com of guys from 670 to score, ESPN 1000, 104.3 The Game, 87.7 The Game, Fox Sports Radio, ESPN Radio, Yahoo Radio, 95.7 The Game in San Francisco. We had 34 interviews.
Along with the legendary show that had 6 guests, which is a record for SportsTownChicago.com for a 2-hour show.
Oh, no. Also, there, check out all my work. You can check out the About Me section and all 11 appearances I've made on radio shows. Also, check out HoppesRoad.com. It is my media network of talk radio, artists, comedians. I have such guys as JV and Elvis, a top show that used to be in San Francisco that now does it in podcast form. They're legends. The Reverend Bob Levy, Christopher Titus,
Levy.
Bill Squire. Levy, goddammit, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I keep saying it.
Remember when we called him Bob Levy in the interview with Stacy Prosman?
God, I'm an idiot. Also, Candy and Potter, BJ Shea, all the guys in Seattle, Paul Guglielmo from the Brother Wee Show in Rochester, New York. Everything is at Everything is at HoppesWorld.com. Man, I'm going through a caffeine crash right now. If you are in 2004 and you want to get in contact with me, Ryan at HoppesRadio.com. Also, tweet at me right now. Follow me. Right now, follow me so I know you're listening and you think I'm sexy. At HoppesRadio893.
I'm at RRisky16.
And to listen to the show on demand, if you have an Apple device, search up the Hoppe Radio app, and then on the Android, tune in, Stitcher, and Spreaker under the Hoppe and Super Rich Show.
Is there a way to know how many downloads we've gotten on the app so far?
I will tweet out the numbers. This has been the Hoppe and Super Rich Show on the Edge on air.com. I'm Ryan Hoppe.
And I am Ryan Risky.
Super Rich, where are you? We will be back next week. Bye.